The Giraffe Family in the Castle Garden. Once upon a time, in a magical land, there was a grand castle with the most beautiful garden. This garden was full of colourful flowers, tall trees, and a sparkling pond. It was a perfect place for the Giraffe family to live. In the Giraffe family, there was a little giraffe named Twiga. Twiga had big, curious eyes and long, wobbly legs. He loved to run and play in the castle garden with his father George and his aunt Gina. One sunny morning, Twiga woke up with a big smile. Today was a special day because it was exercise day. Every week, on exercise day, Twiga, George and Gina would do fun activities in the garden.
Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Aunt Gina.
Twiga called as he bounced into the kitchen.
Good morning, Twiga.
George said with a big smile.
Are you ready for exercise day?
Yes, yes, yes.
Twiga cheered, hopping up and down on his long legs. After breakfast, the Giraffe family went outside to the castle garden. The sun was shining and the flowers were blooming. It was the perfect day for some fun and exercise.
Let's start with some stretches,
George said.
Stretch your neck up high like the trees.
Twiga giggled as he stretched his neck up to the sky, just like the tall trees around them. Aunt Gina laughed too and stretched her neck even higher.
Now, let's run around the garden,
Aunt Gina suggested.
Who can run the fastest?
Twiga loved to run. He dashed off, his legs moving quickly, while George and Gina followed. They ran past the flowers, around the pond, and under the trees. They laughed and cheered as they ran, feeling the wind in their faces. After running, they all stopped to catch their breath.
That was fun.
Twiga said, panting a little.
What's next?
Now, let's play a game.
George said, pulling out a big, colourful ball.
We'll play catch.
They took turns throwing and catching the ball. Twiga's favourite part was when he had to jump high to catch it. He felt like he was flying. After a while, they all sat down by the pond to rest. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and the garden was peaceful and quiet.
You know, Twiga,
Aunt Gina said softly.
Exercise day is not just about getting strong. It's also about spending time together and having fun as a family.
Twiga smiled and snuggled close to his dad.
I love exercise day. I love being with you and Dad.
George patted Twiga's head gently.
We love being with you too, Twiga. Exercise day is our special time.
As the sun began to set, the Giraffe family went back inside the castle. Twiga felt happy and tired, ready for a good night's sleep.
Good night, Dad. Good night, Aunt Gina.
Twiga said as he climbed into bed.
Good
night,
night, Twiga.
George and Gina said together, tucking him in warmly.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Twiga closed his eyes, thinking about all the fun he had in the garden. He dreamt of running and playing, of stretching high and jumping even higher. Most of all, he dreamt of the love and joy he felt with his family on exercise day. And so, in the peaceful castle, with the garden outside filled with memories of laughter and love, Twiga fell asleep, knowing that every exercise day would bring more fun, more laughter, and more love.